Can two ex-professional tennis players change to Padel and get into the top 150 of the FIP Padel ranking? In this series, you're going to follow Bojana Jovanovic, ex-professional tennis player from Serbia, and Alice Radu, ex-tennis professional from Romania, and they are going to try to get into the top 150 of the FIP Padel rankings. They are going to train with me together on the court, but also not together on the court. So I'm going to analyze their matches and trying to get their level up, watching their matches and analyzing it and giving them the drills that they should do to level up their game. In the first episode, we actually played a tournament in the Netherlands in Zwijndrecht, P250, which means like the middle mode tournament points. So in the Netherlands we have a P100, a P250 and a P500, and this is like the points that you can get. This is episode 1, building a structure. So we're going to analyze this match today, and it's not easy changing from tennis to Padel. Let's start to build a structure that you can also use, because this structure is going to help you to get more structure into your game, play more like a plan, work better together, but also to kind of know what's going on the court and to think in advance, thinking 2 steps ahead, knowing what will happen next. Because if you play with structure, it's like you know the future. You're going to position better, you're going to play better, and you're going to feel more in control. If you would like to support one of these ladies, use code Supportalice or Supportbojana in the Just Padel webshop. Lekker boelie! And we have sales on justpadel.com.
I like it.
You like it? Good match. Tip number 1, work on one player, at the back and at the net. So working on one player is fundamental because the court is quite small in Padel. So you need to change kind of your habits from tennis that you're going to make angles all the time. So if I'm at the net, I play the forehand volley, I play to the corner. If I get the backhand volley, I play to that corner. This is not how you play Padel. You need to play more structured. And it will help you a lot if you play more to the same player at the net and at the back. So if you're at the net, you should try to move one defender from left to right. If you're at the back, you should try to move one net player from forwards to backwards. So we're gonna watch some clips of the match that I cut out. Yeah.
At the beginning, they didn't move at all, I think.
Your opponents?
When we was on the net, they was just like standing. This one, I think I could hit maybe stronger and to finish the point, actually.
With your forehand?
Yeah, because I was just like, I made like just one step back and just like block it really high ball.
Like this is a good ball that you play into the middle.
In the middle.
To make them move. But the thing is about this clip, I think, is the rebound.
Yeah, it was like really high, easy ball.
Yeah, so it's either into their bodies that they can block, or the ball is going to the corner, or to the middle, but it has a very high rebound.
Yeah.
So we need to like construct the point more. In my opinion, it's more like they play like behind you guys or in front of your feet. Like this one, you can do more.
Yeah, that ball. No, for that one, I mean.
Yeah.
And the previous my volley, I think it could go into the fence.
If your contact point is high, go more to the fence. And you don't have to play so fast.
Yeah.
Like these 2 players, those are players that are comfortable using the glass, they're comfortable in the corner, so you need to make them move.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like building up the point more.
Yeah.
So to focus on one player and making them move. But if your contact point is high, okay, go to the corner. Structure number 2, score soft. Alice and Bojana moved from tennis to Padel. It's going to feel really strange to score soft. So this is exactly what we want to improve. In tennis, the rhythm is fast, and volleys you take close, especially tennis doubles. A volley, if you're at the net, is a scoring point. Now, nearly 95% of your shots are meant to build up the point. And even though you're going to score, playing soft to the middle or soft to the fence or stop volley is the way to go in Padel. You don't have to score soft, but it's precision over power. Alice and Bojana were starting to play too fast. The rebounds were too far off the glass. The opponents are countering them easily. If we play softer, more precise, or the right ball into the corners, the ball doesn't rebound so much and we can hold the net position. Precision over power.
My positioning here wasn't good.
It's another angle that they should play.
But I was like more there. I think what we talked, that when Alice played her to the corner there, I should move. You see,
you should move more to the first post, and Alice should move more to the middle.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I think I left her like really too much open down the line. Now you see, so I could be like here, like one step more to the.
Yeah, you should follow your opponent. But also the ball from Alice that's before that needs to be a bit stronger. Like this is too flat.
Yeah.
So this is like the first two clips is for me something that we already worked on. We are already in the future, ladies and gentlemen. But to get more effect into the ball.
Yeah.
This is a very high contact point. This shot, like this rouleau, should go to the fence. To go to the side wall first. And you're blocking the overhead. Like if she's gonna play it to the fence, she hits you now. So the moment Alice has an overhead, go to your fence. Because then she has all the options in the world. And we are going to decide, for more structure in the game, that every overhead that she has is either going to play in the middle or to the cross courts to the corner. Okay. So then you can always be at the fence. Structure number 3, build and destroy. If we're building a house, you need to build it up and then destroy the house. You cannot destroy the house if there is nothing there. This is the same in Padel. We need to work to build up the point and then score. In this rally that I'm showing you, you can see that Alice wanted to smash quite early on. And Fatima at the back of the court, her opponent, was already waiting for the ball. So if you smash, you might need to make the same player move and then smash. So in this video you see that it was better to smash because Bojana and Alice were working on one player and then came with the smash. So build up and then destroy. Don't start with destroying because you cannot destroy something if nothing is there. Build up, destroy. Do you know why I put that clip in? Do you know why I put that clip in?
First, I wanted to change direction. Too much.
That's the mistake.
This one, it should go like just in the middle.
Yeah, or to the same player.
Yeah, like middle, but more for her, like.
For the returner.
For the returner.
Yeah, for me, this is the title of the video is building a structure. Yeah. And this is like playing with structure. So. We just talked about playing that forehand volley to the fence, yes, but your first volley is still something that you should play like to build up the point.
Actually, like it was enough high that I like played on her that she don't even have time to react. That one or in the middle.
How fast is your movement here?
Too fast.
Yeah, so.
Because I sometimes in my head, I need to hurry. I don't have time to come to the net. And then I just like in the moment the ball come and then I just
so slow down, no rush, and play the first volley to the same player.
Okay.
Structure. Structure number 4. Watch the space. So they were playing against two players that were playing quite far from the net. If you don't have the ball, or you can see it, but watch where the space is. If your opponents are far from the net, second post or even further. Don't play lobs, they are already at the back. You need to play more down get them forwards. So you need to watch where the space is. This is especially important when defending. In some of these rallies you can see that they made a very good combination with playing a lob and then soft on the feet. This is deadly and very difficult to defend at the net. So then basically if you move them around, high, soft on the feet, they are going to make a mistake, they will struggle and they cannot get the ball back. The lob sometimes was actually good, but because the players already were like very far from the net, the lob was not a good decision. The technique of the lob, the depth of the lob could be good, but not when their opponents are far from the net. Watch the space, coach your partner. Far, they're far. Close, close, close. Then you know, okay, lob. For me, this is a good mistake, this rally, because now you're making the left player move a lot, what I find very, very good. So the left player needs to get the lob, the playing on the feet again. Then you're playing to the same player again. She has to move back.
But this one, this backhand, high backhand, I think I could do that one like soft in defense, maybe here.
Yeah, so this is also one of the titles in my videos. Look where the space is.
Yeah, so now this one could go like here because she was really to the middle. I think that this volley could go.
Where are you positioned? Alice is playing the Chiquita.
I could come before.
You can go all the way.
Yeah.
Soft on the feet, boom, go all the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, this is fine. So if you see this backhand, play it soft where the space is, because the space is soft in the center.
Yeah. So this one was better that I play maybe soft like here in the middle or here.
Yeah, so look where is the most space. And the most space is behind her. And you're not able to play the lob with the high backhand volley. So if you just play them slow in between the players, you will win the point.
Yeah.
Because she's out of position.
Yeah.
Because what you both do really well, so this is why I think is a good mistake, is you make her move a lot. She has to play the smash. She gets to get back, she needs to go forward, and then she needs to get back again.
Yeah, but on this one she didn't move. It was really...
It was just slightly too fast. But the decision to play it down was good, and then we just have to slow down on the right moment.
But to be honest, I don't think I was thinking about that.
No, but...
that match. Now I think more...
And now you had another opportunity to play soft again.
Yeah.
But you will get there, so this is why this is episode 1, building a structure.
Yeah.
Because if you're now building with structure, you just played a match today as well, you played with more structure, you played with more discipline, you played with more variations of speed, more angles, and then you're going somewhere. Structure number 5, love the lob. And love the lob is something that is quite important, because the technique of the lob, you need to love it, and you're not hitting something that you love, I hope. So if you're hitting your girlfriend or your boyfriend, don't do that anymore, because you love them, so you need to be nice to them. This is also the way you play the lob. The lob is not something that you hit, you love it. You love the lob. And that's important because you get more precise with the lob, and when you love something, you should not be in a rush. You need to enjoy the things you love. So the lob is something that you play when you can be precise with the lob. So you need to be super precise. You need to know exactly what you're going to do with the lob. Because lobbing into the wrong area, whew, you are gone. So even though we just spoke about where your opponents are positioned, yes, that's important. So soft on the feet, then the lob. But know where you're playing the lob. So this moment they are playing against a lefty and a right-handed player. So they need to make sure that they are playing against the right player, or maybe the player that has the worst vibra or smash, or maybe one of them are better in the rally, to lob more to the other player. Serve. And now this is a very good clip. You won the point by this. But it all starts because of your serve. Look at the depth of the serve and the speed of the serve. And then again, Alice is playing good to the sidewall. Nice, Alice. And then she finished with the smash.
Yeah. Yeah, it was...
So
It
you
wasn't
you
that
play like in
fast.
front of the no, but you play it very deep.
Yeah.
And then Alice is playing to the sidewall again, and then she can smash.
Nice. Yeah.
So this is like building up. This is playing on one player. So you serve to Fatima. She's playing on the right. You play the next one to her. Then the next one is three balls to the same defender.
Yep.
And then you win the point. So this is the structure. And you're both in a good position now because you're playing to the same player.
Yes.
And you don't have to run. You can walk on the court. Facilissimo.
Okay, Alice, we need to play every point like this.
Yep. Structure number 6, center back. So center back is something that I teach a lot of students, is when you're playing in defense, from the back, playing the center back. Because if I'm at the net here and you play into my forehand, you're gonna get trouble because I'm going to play in your corner. If I'm at the net and you play to my backhand, I cannot play into the corner that much. So for Alice and Bojana, it's the same thing. They are not the best defenders yet, so play everything in the center because their opponents cannot make an angle. That means lobs, but that means also low shots. This is nice. So this is a nice combination.
I think I was now in a good position.
Yeah, and also the high-low variation is amazing. High, down.
Yeah, this was.
And this is why we won the point. And your positioning was like going aggressive. So, and then she plays down and you're going in. Boom. You're getting like, oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm there. And so, oh, she plays to defense. Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is aggressive positioning.
Okay.
So this is great because now you're forcing them to make a difficult shot. You're also defending to one attacker.
Mm-hmm.
So high, down, go in. And you win the point. Because you play high, you create space in front of them, then you play down because there's the space, and then you can go in and try to be aggressive with your volleys.
Aggressive.
This is the structure.
That's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and aggressive with the positioning. So you can like, boom, I'm here. Okay, come on.
Yeah, but now I like, he was also telling me sometimes when they play there that I move more to the middle, so if they change.
She's never able to pass you with her forehand from that position. Never, ever. And if she does, we're going to drink champagne with her after the match. Triangle tactic. So the triangle tactic is simple. Play most of your volleys cross, but either try to play to the fence, to the corner, or to the middle. If your opponent is defending the corner, you have two options, middle or defense. If your opponent is at defense, play in the corner, soft, or play soft in the middle. And this is the structure that they need to play. They need to start to build up the point more. And sometimes in these matches, they were playing a lot fast to the feet of the players. Get her out of the corner, play in the center, and then the next ball play into the corner. Because she cannot defend the corner if she's not there. And that doesn't mean that you have to play fast. It actually means is that you have to build up the point in a slow way, that the ball doesn't rebound so much, and that you move her from left to right. Make her run. So as I say, 95% of the shots that you play should be to build up the point. So 5% of the shots, score. The rest, build up the point. Next match, next clip was also a long rally.
Oh my god, I should let this ball in the glass.
You see, this is amazing.
Nice.
This is amazing. So what I like about this one is you play the lob over her head, then you play her to the middle, and then you play in her corner.
This was, but I think
this
when I get used to this ball, that maybe okay, the blocking lob was good, but I think that's maybe better that I let on the glass.
Yeah. But you're playing a tournament, you're playing against a lefty, you're coming from tennis, so that's not easy to go to use the glass in this occasion. But this is a great lob, so let's focus on the positive things. Good to play the backhand volley in the middle. You moved her to the middle. Then you're positioning yourself really well. You're going to the middle. You're leaving all the space on your right open. and you play the backhand volley in the open space, boom, point.
Yeah, this was really nice.
So
And,
every time you're making one player move from defense and in attacking, you were winning the point. Every time you were playing on the right to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, you lost the point. Structure 8, walk on the court. It's very strange coming from tennis to paddle to move slowly. In tennis, where the speed of the balls are very, very high. If you play doubles, you need to be on your toes the entire time. In paddle, sometimes you need to slow down, especially when you're playing at the back of the court, because you need to just slow the feet to become better in defending. No rush. If you play Chiquita, you play soft, you do 2 steps and that's it. The distance is very, very small. So try to walk on the court because you will be more likely to make decisions that are slower, more precise and more intelligent. So walk on the court. These series, ladies and gentlemen, are sponsored by JustPaddle.com. So we're going to follow some good paddle players with a high level goal. It's not easy at the moment to get into like a high level. I really would like to see in the near future that we have more like a variation of nationalities in the top 40, 50 of the world, where we have more Dutch players, more Swedish players, Danish players, Italian players, Romanian players, Serbian players, because in some of the parts, like for Alice and Bojana, it's very complicated to level up their game. They have not a lot of girls to play with. So I really would like to help them to level up their game. So if you're buying something from the Just Paddle store, it would mean a lot if you support them. So I'm gonna make a series of multiple players and you just pick people that you like and you can sponsor them. So if you use code Supportbojana or code Supportalice, they will get 10% of your shopping basket, and that will help them a lot to pay for the flights, to pay for the training. I'm helping them for free, so they don't have. I charge nothing for the lessons. It means a lot if you can do something back for them to help them to get to the next level, to pay for the flights, the hotel, or whatever. So if you want to help out, this would be amazing. I'm going to show more players that could use your help. If we have the Just Paddle shop, for me it's a nice thing to give back as well. It's not about always to sell rackets and to make the most money possible, but I think a business is also meant to give something back. And this is what I want to implement in Just Paddle, that we want to give back to the players, to help the players. And it would be nice to have more nationalities in the top rankings, but it's very difficult for those not living in Spain to get to a very high level, in my opinion. So anyway, if you want to help out, would be nice. And we're going to see more of Alice and Bojana in episode 2. So stay tuned, I will post it soon. And I will see you in the next episode. Hasta luego, ciao, adios.